why team challenge? That's what I want to talk about. I'm having trouble because there's so many different things that I want to discuss, and I really just want to get to the bottom line as to why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for Justin, my soulmate, the one you've seen in reoccurring in many, many vlogs, because he's had it for 10 years, and this whole team challenge experience has been amazing, not only, you know, for him, but for me, and for all the people that we've met. And the real reason for doing team challenge is Justin, and I get emotional saying. I think that's why I struggle with kind of making this video, because I know it's going to bring out like the most emotion, which I want to share with everyone. I really do. So Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis are inflammatory bowel diseases. Basically, the intestines can inflame really badly, and you have to be really careful with what you eat, and it's really different for every person. Like if you have, maybe for some people, if you have seeds, for example, it could grow an infection in your intestines and like create an abscess, or, you know, just cause, there's pain involved because, you know, your intestines are inflaming when things are trying to go through, and that's what causes that pain. Not that we want to focus on that, but I just want to, you know, explain that that is very much a part of it. And if you're not careful what you eat, it could cause a lot of problems. You could get really, really sick. Like Justin can't have any fruit or vegetables because insoluble fiber, specifically, because his body can't digest it very well. It's basically your digestive tract attacks itself, and your digestive system just doesn't work very well, and you can either have really, really bad diarrhea or some serious constipation, and constipation can be scary because it can lead to bowel obstructions, which is when things just won't go through, which is why so many people end up having to get surgery for it. And there's a lot of people who have this disease that don't have a colon anymore because it was completely removed, or it was partially removed, like Justin. He's had surgery and had to get part of his intestines removed, and so it's a really scary thing, and I don't think many people realize that. So it's so important to be able to raise money and to, you know, to figure out these cures, because it's so different for every person, which means that the research is going to be that much more intensive. And so the real reason I really am doing this is for all those people. There's about 5 million people worldwide, and I think 1.6 million people just in America who deal with this disease and struggle with it. And it's genetic, and it runs in families. As a matter of fact, Justin's brother, his oldest brother Lex, just got diagnosed. We're not sure if it's Crohn's or if it's ulcerative colitis, but it's one of the two, and it's really scary. And Justin has a son also. And, you know, so it's kind of like, he's doing this to get healthier, because as I've noticed, because we've been together for almost a year now, which is wonderful, and the best part about that is that our marathon is the day after our year anniversary. That just means the world to us, and I think that just was, that to me just said, this is why you're doing this, because this is your celebration for your year anniversary for years to come. And you're going to be healthy, and you're going to be happy. And, you know, Justin wants to be healthy for his son, and he wants to be healthy for me, you know, and it's very, very important to him. And I want to be healthy too, and I want to be able to be with him on that road to health. And I can't even tell you guys, if you could see the difference since we started Team Challenge, as far as health-wise, he's so much better. And one of our teammates, his name is Steve, I'm sure he doesn't mind me bringing him up, but he's much older, but he's had ulcerative colitis for a really long time, like he had it for longer before he even knew, you know, and he talks about how, because he keeps running, because he just did an Ironman, he's amazing. He's like, last week we ran 11 miles, which is the most amount of miles that I've ever run in my life, and it was our big mile day, and we did amazing. And Steve, not only did he run the 11 miles, but he biked like 100 after, because he's just like Superman. And but he talks about how he realized that running and exercising was what his cure is, or not cure, but it's what keeps him from bleeding, as he says, because ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease also can cause bowel bleeding, and it can come out, and that's never fun. That's always kind of scary. I can't imagine if that happened every day, but he says it keeps it from happening. And so it says a lot that I think one of the key factors to remission, finding a cure, is exercise. I'm not saying that's a total cure, but that's just a stepping stone. We really want to look in deeper and find that actual cure scientifically, but it's very difficult because, like I said, it is different for every person. But today I wanted to share something with you guys. We have in our team challenge newsletter, our main manager Meredith was saying you need to remember your why, and she said this. She said, or in the email it said, when the miles are hard and the sun is hot, or when your muscles are sore, it's time to remember why, because that will keep you going. That really got to me, because past couple of weeks, as we reach those higher miles where I'm barely pushing through, and I don't even know how I make it all the way through, but I just remember that seeing Justin look back at me and smile and say, "We're doing good, Katie. Keep going. You're doing great." That means the world to me. And every time we run, that's what gets me through it, Justin. It's okay, guys. It's happy tears, I promise. It's just, I love him so much. I really do. And to see him getting healthier like this, and being the one to tell me that it's okay to keep going, is the reason why I'm doing this. It absolutely is. Every day I wake up thinking about his beautiful smile and just be like, we got this, And I love seeing him feel healthier and happier and, be able to get on that right path in life. And that is why I'm doing this. And I'll admit that I struggle with fundraising and everything, but it's not just about that. It is very much about finding a cure and remission, and it is about, fundraising, but it's really about, helping people find their way who have this disease, because it is very isolating. A lot of people can lose friends because they don't understand how it goes. And, even I can't say I fully understand because I don't have it, but, I understand the best that I can, and I'm there for him, and I'm there for my, my team. And this experience has been amazing, and I want to keep making a difference. And I really have been wanting to make this video, but I think I was a little cautious about getting that emotional, vulnerability. But that's what I want. I want to be emotionally vulnerable, especially in my vlogs and these videos, because I think it's really important to be as real as possible. But that's the real reason why. It's Justin. And I met him almost a year ago, and we've been on this journey. We started in March, and 2 weeks we'll be crossing that finish line together. And I will probably bawl my eyes out in the best way possible. But it's really important to me, and important to Justin, and to all my team. And a lot of my teammates have kids that also have it, and I just want to fight for all of them. I want them to be happy and healthy like Justin is becoming too. I want that for anyone who has to suffer through this, because it's scary and it can be life-threatening, and that needs to change. And more and more people just keep getting diagnosed. So it's very important that we make a difference and start working towards it as soon as possible. Because I believe one of the ideas that they had for research was to find personalized cures for people, which is very difficult, I'm sure. because so many people are different. And that's why it's so important to raise money and keep fighting. Because Justin keeps fighting, and my team keeps fighting, and I want to keep fighting. So please, if you guys would like to donate, if you're interested in hearing more about it, both Justin and I's fundraising links are down there, or in the box below. And feel free to read it and spread it out, spread it to other people. Maybe other people who want to start running, too, could look into it, because it's a really wonderful cause, and there's some really wonderful people, and I'm just so thankful. I would never trade this experience for anything. So thank you guys for listening to me talk about this finally. And I really appreciate it. So love and peace. I love you guys. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.